The detection and warning system of the F-35 fifth-generation fighter, belonging to the Italian Air Force, reportedly failed to function after it was attacked by the Khibiny electronic warfare (EU) system. Belonging to the Russian Su-30SM fighter jet, when aircraft of NATO member countries patrolling the Baltic waters shortly after the conflict in Ukraine broke out. The incident, as reported by the Italian media, took place in May last year, shortly after the Russian army invaded Ukraine and launched a war against the neighboring country. In reaction to the Russian invasion, NATO has deployed F-35A aircraft, belonging to the Italian Air Force, in April to monitor the airspace of the Baltic countries, especially Estonia, which borders Russia. Italian F-35A aircraft are based in Amendola, which is located in the south of Italy. A month after its arrival in Estonia, the Italian F-35A aircraft was deployed to carry out air policing missions in the Baltic countries' airspace when it was intercepted by a fourth-generation Russian fighter jet, the Su-30SM. The Russian fighter jet was forced to intercept the Italian F-35 after the US-made fifth-generation fighter jet got too close to the N-12 transport aircraft, which was escorting in the area of the airspace involved. Russian fighter jets appeared suddenly. "I was very confused because I didn't expect it to be so close," said the Italian F-35 pilot about the sudden appearance of the Russian Su-30SM aircraft. The Russian fighter jet is stubborn to be close to the Italian F-35A, and that's when the plane's detection and warning system failed to work, forcing it to open and close several times to get the system working again. Italian F-35A pilots have been warned several times that the Russian fighter jets are likely to use an electronic warfare system known as Khibiny. The Khibiny electronic warfare system is a system developed during the Soviet Union. Before in the 1980s, the system gained attention as a result of the collaboration between Khibiny and Sukhoi. The Khibiny EU system has been upgraded several times, and currently the system is used not only by the Su-30 but also by the Su-34. Faced with the failure of the F-35A aircraft system, the Italian pilot realized that his plane was under attack by the Khibiny electronic warfare system, which was carried by the Russian Su-30SM fighter plane he was facing. Seeing the Russian fighter jet speeding towards him, Italian airline pilots did what they had been taught when faced with a similar situation, which was to reboot, and was far away from the Russian aircraft. But it didn't work, and the two fighters were very close to each other. The Italian pilot stated, "Always when in the border area of fighter aircraft, only warned but not in this incident, where his plane is now the target of electronic warfare by Russian aircraft." Suddenly, the Su-30SM disappeared from view, and again the F-35A's tracking system failed to work. Suddenly, the Su-30SM aircraft reappeared in front and passed very close to the F-35A. "I was frozen with fear. I don't expect dangerous maneuvers from Russian pilots," said the Italian F-35A pilot, as several systems of the US-made fifth-generation aircraft began to suffer, again due to the attack of the Khibiny EU system carried by the Su-30SM fighter jet. The situation lasted for some time, before the Russian Su-30SM aircraft stopped the dangerous maneuvers and no longer challenged the Italian F-35A aircraft. The Italian pilot stated that the Russian Su-30SM aircraft only wanted to test the capabilities of the F-35A aircraft, but he had been told in advance about the capabilities of the Russian aircraft and pilots. He knew that Russian pilots were capable of tactical maneuvers at a high level. However, the Italian fighter pilot stated that he did not expect the modern aircraft of the United States, which is equipped with all equipment and modern weaponry, can easily be conquered by Russian fighter jets equipped with electronic warfare systems.